But on this topic itself, Vinay, firstly, hi, good afternoon. And what is your own sense on metals as a pack? Because of late, that is seen to be catching steam. But what is your opinion right now?
So, on a bottom-up basis, we do like the infrastructure space or the capex space because we believe the capex, which has slowed down last couple of months, would come back. Having said that, we are seeing the dollar has firmed up a lot, and we expect the dollar to weaken as well. So, on a selective basis, we are looking at metals for sure, but we think there are better infrastructure plays out there to buy. Case in point, pipe companies, case in point, port companies, tube companies, cement companies. So we prefer those among the metal basket, but there would be one odd name in metals which we do like.
That's the take coming in on that theme. But on that note, Vinay and Kunal, stay on with us. We'll slip into a very short break and talk more about the day we've seen in the market and the market setup for the near to medium term, just on the other side.
Welcome back to Closing Trades right here on ET Now, where you are catching us live from the SBI Live studios. And let's take the discussion forward and let me welcome Nagraj Shetty on the show. Hi Nagraj, good afternoon and good to be speaking with you. And firstly, help us with your take on the markets and any particular sector that is looking good to you, because it's a lot of sector churning, and I believe that today is the day of just PSU banks.
Hi, good afternoon. Nifty has been in a continuous uptrend over the last many sessions. What we can observe, high tops and high bottoms. The recent consolidation movement has been taken out and Nifty is clearly headed higher. The overall chart pattern is looking positive, and I'm expecting Nifty to move towards the 25,600, 700 levels in the near term.
So that's the chart setup coming in on PSU banks. But Vinay, what is your view on the entire private banking space? And we've been asking this question to a lot of analysts and market experts who've been joining us, because Q1 was not all that good for private banks and their NIMs, their credit costs, and that pressure is expected to sustain in Q2 as well. When are you seeing any sort of recovery coming in for the private banks and the larger banking names?
So, my perspective, we believe the loan book growth is close to bottoming at about 10 to 11%. What the government has done on GST as well as on the tax front should lead to some loan book growth coming in. And the festive season, as we talk in the next month, you should see some positive movement coming up for the private banks as far as the loan book growth is concerned. Having said that, you're looking at one of the most efficient banks in the world in terms of OPEX, and it's not a bad idea for us to be underweight the private banking sector, and probably being a little more overweight NBFCs would also gain from the loan book growth, as well as be overweight, let's say, the capital marketplace in the segment of the financial sector.
All right, so that's about the financial pack right now. But Vinay, what's your current take on the insurance pack as well? Because what we get to understand is that the whole ITC burden, for now, the government-owned insurance companies will be absorbing that, while there could be a hit for the private players as well. And along with that, the intermediaries, the aggregators over there, like PB Fintech, they are also going to feel the heat with almost 2 to 3% hit on their financials. How are you placing your bets for the insurance sector, if at all?
So we clearly believe what you said is true. The competitive landscape is only increasing. The number of players are increasing. Fintech is taking a stronger stance in the insurance space. So though GST could be a key beneficiary for those taking insurance policies where the rate could be a little bit lower, but considering the landmark, we are underweight the insurance space as well. For us, when we're looking at the financial space, we're looking at PSU banks, we're looking at certain private banks, a lot more NBFCs and affordable housing, and then moving to capital marketplace.
Okay, so that's the take coming in. Vinay, thanks so much for your time and appreciate you speaking with us on ET Now today. Thanks once again. Okay, let's move away from fundamentals and throw the